Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys saw, man, they dropped the Season 1 dev talk regarding Warzone, and they actually showed, they've been hyping up the refresh Rebirth for months now, and they finally showed what Rebirth is actually going to look like. We actually got a reveal, and to be honest, chat, as you guys saw, it's just an all-snow map. One thing I don't understand is, why is Rebirth, the snow map, not happening as a Christmas event in December? You're waiting until February to drop it. I don't really understand. I'm kind of confused. Let me know you guys' thoughts as far as what Rebirth looks like now with the all snow map and just the image itself.
What are you changing on Rebirth Island in Season 2? We've seen a lot of conversations about Rebirth Island on socials, and what we're happy to say is winter is coming. So Rebirth has been hit by a snowstorm. Not only that, but there is a new infill strike coming in Season 2. We also have some geo changes that are really going to help.
Season 2? See, why is this not in Season 1? Why is this not in Season 1? It don't make sense. Bro, they're dropping a snow map in February? Oh my god, bro. Come on, God, y'all can't get timing right at all. Bro, like, why is that not a Christmas event? They can't get timing right. They can't get timing right, bruh. I don't understand. Bro, Season 2 will be on Avalon. Come on.
About with rotations and combat situations around the map. We have more info coming in the next coming weeks.
Or even like not mid-season. Bro, they're trolling. Bro, they're trolling. Their timing is so off. Bro, their timing is so off. Why are we dropping the snowy Rebirth? And I don't know. Chat, what do y'all think? Y'all think it's a W or L? I mean, bro, if they would have put Champions Quest and Verdansk in that new Rebirth, then it's like, okay. Then it's like, okay. And then we get Blackout. Bro, their timing is off.
Why do I keep running into you?
Bro, I don't know. They also updated Haven's Hollow super crazy. So when I first play tested Haven's Hollow back in June, I think it was around there when I first played the map, there was not enough players. The middle of the map was something that was very key. It just didn't make any sense. The game didn't have a ton of flow. And also there wasn't a lot of, like, the map was made after a zombies map, and there was no type of anything regarding zombies within it. I'm not saying to have zombies walk around, but there should be some stuff that relates to zombies in some way because it's a zombies resurgence map. Buy Station B, the mystery box. I don't know, something like that. And well, they announced today that they made a lot of those changes as well with Haven's Hollow. I kind of want to watch it. Chat, should we watch it?
Over the last few weeks, we've been collecting questions from our community, and I'm here to answer some of our biggest ones. All right, let's get right into it. First question. What are you changing on Haven's Hollow for launch? It's a great question. The reception at COD Next was really positive towards Haven's Hollow, but we're always looking to improve the player experience. So what we're doing is we're increasing the amount of players across all matches. For example, in quads, we're moving up to 52 players from what you might have seen at COD Next at 44 players. High Moon Studios has also reworked the center POI formerly known as Homestead. Now known as the Barn, this solves a few problems that we were experiencing during our playtests. There's been several long sight lines that have been resolved now with the new layout. We also have a lot more intentional rotations to and from this POI, and the center building has been reformatted to fix a lot more combat experiences, allowing for more dynamic and expressive play.
What they did is they took it from 44 players to 52, which is always good when you have more players in the mix. They redid the entire middle of the map. So a lot of the stuff, the feedback that we gave back in the summer, they finally did it for the launch of Season 1, which I'll give a little props to that, man. They actually did update it a little bit. But for some reason, I just don't really understand the timing. I'm kind of seeing it now. They didn't want to drop that map of Rebirth, right? They wanted to wait. They wanted to give the new Resurgence map some shine and some limelight. But it doesn't make any sense. I feel like maybe even for a Christmas update, you drop that Rebirth map. I think that'd be sick. Or you make Haven's Hollow like more Christmassy, more vibey. Overall, I just think Call of Duty's timing is always a little bit off, right? I think they're just always a little bit too late to everything and changing things. And then when they are late, they kind of drip feed throughout. Now, a lot of people are asking me, which one am I going to play? The new Rebirth or Haven's Hollow? Obviously, when season 1 comes out, we're going to be playing the new resurgence map, Rebirth. It won't be updated until season 2. So you can see where they're doing, but it also just doesn't make any sense. Why not just have rotating maps, man? A new Rebirth with Havens. Again, the more is better. More is always better, especially because we've had Warzone for so long, you know what I mean? So with them showing what Rebirth actually looks like, the refresh, I think it's for sure is going to come in the first week or second week of February, I would say. And with everything that has shown throughout, can Warzone actually survive through the 2-month break? Because as you guys know, every time they take off a break for Christmas, they don't touch the game for 2 months, and the updates don't happen for 2 months. Is this enough content for Warzone through season 2? I think it would have been the perfect update if they would have brought Champions Quest for Verdansk, and they would have brought that new Rebirth map for either mid-season or at the launch of season 1. More content, more the merrier. Let me know your guys' thoughts in comment section below. They also announced that they're going to be updating the meta quite often. In your personal opinion, for people who have played Warzone for a very long time, how often do you think they need to update the meta over and over again? I would say maybe every 2 weeks. I think it'd be nice to have a new meta.
You mentioned plans to shake up the meta. Can you be more specific? Yeah, absolutely. So we are committing to updating the meta more often than we ever have in the past. You know, the goal is to keep weapon diversity as interesting as possible. We plan on doing that by really focusing on attachments to make sure that they're both impactful and meaningful to the player. Now, we had mentioned that we're updating our technology in terms of being able to tune weapon attachments. And this is really important for us because now we're able to really go in and fine-tune specific problem cases. Instead of nerfing a weapon to the ground, we can be intentional with the changes that we need to make so we can keep the weapon's identity secure.
And they also said they're prioritizing their focus on Black Ops 7 guns, and they're not focusing on Black Ops 6, MW2, or 3, but you can still use those guns. Do you guys believe they should take those out?
There's a lot of weapons in Warzone. How are you going to balance them all? Our focus is on the new weapons introduced with Black Ops 7's launch and Season 1. You can always go back and play with old favorite blueprints you own.
Chad, do you think that, do you think they should allow to have like old the old games guns in Warzone? Like, should they be able to have MW2, MW3, BO6? Like, I get people bought blueprints for it, but I mean, I guess. Like, I'm gonna ask y'all, chat, for anybody who bought a blueprint, like, do you want to be able to still use it? I just think MW2, MW3 guns for sure should not be in that. Yo, that's like, we're talking about 2-3 years ago. We want to use our old skins, but that's understandable though. But also, it's just like, damn. I am glad that they're only focusing on the Black Ops 7 guns. Those should be the main focus. Those should be the only thing that appear when you actually load into the game. But we're getting that version of Rebirth. That is going to be dropping, I believe, in first week of February, along with Blackout Experience. I'm curious to see what they're going to announce as far as what Blackout's going to look like with the wingsuits. You have the win streak rewards too. So let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys think. This is the first time we heard any really in-depth news, and they revealed Rebirth, which is a pretty big deal as far as what it actually looks like. Some people aren't really happy with it. They didn't really change a lot of the POIs. Someone said they just threw 1 inch of snow on it. So make sure y'all drop a like, hit that subscribe button down below. Also, we have a couple more Black Ops 7 game codes. Come to my Twitch, links in my bio, and type in the Twitch chat, yo, I'm from the Rebirth video update. Links in the description. Anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure y'all drop a like, hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys later.
You ever heard of the hashtag do the big one? Oh. Oh, wait. Let away. W.
Is open matchmaking coming to Warzone? Yes, open matchmaking is coming to Warzone in Season 1. Are you adding?
Please never put skill-based matchmaking ever back in Call of Duty. Please. 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 Like, I'm not no troll. I didn't hear, like, that was like the only thing that actually got me like, okay, I bet.